everyone, it's Amanda Ashley, and today I wanted to share with you a little bit about essential oils that promote healthy sleep. Now, I don't know about you, but I have had sleep issues for years, pretty much since I was a teenager, and as I've gotten older and become a mom, they have, they just haven't went away. I would think it's a very common thing as moms that we struggle to get enough sleep with our babies getting up and our kids getting up, and the mom brain doesn't shut off, and the to-do list is a mile long, and so any tool that can help us and promote healthy sleep is just a great idea. It's a great thing to use. So I'm just going to go over a few of the key essential oils that people use for sleep, and I'm going to keep this video really short because that's what I like to do. So let's get into it. Now you'll see me looking over at my notes. As you can see, I'm in my bedroom recording this because I don't have an office space at this point. We're doing renos, and so that'll come. So if you're wondering why I keep looking off to the side, it's just to look at my notes. As you can see, from my bedroom, got my poorly made bed, but you work with what you have. You just do what you have to do, right? So let's start with the most common essential oil, which is lavender. And I'm sure it's no surprise to you. I'm sure you've heard about lavender being an essential oil that can promote healthy sleep, because whenever it comes up, it's the first one that comes to mind. There's been studies on it that have shown it to actually help. And even before it was used as an essential oil, lots of people use lavender to just kind of help them fall asleep. So it's a pretty common one. My daughter diffuses it at night, and she finds it helps her have a better night's sleep. So lavender is like the key one that everyone knows, the go-to that is great for sleeping. Another one is bergamot, and I actually had to look on Google to make sure I was saying this right because, I didn't want to come on video and say it wrong, but I actually have not been pronouncing it correctly for a very long time. So anyway, so it is pronounced bergamot, apparently. And bergamot's an interesting one because citrus essential oils are generally used in the morning. They're used to perk us up. They're used to kind of put a little more pep in our step. But bergamot is different because it is a milder, calmer kind of citrus essential oil. So it's a great one to help you unwind and just kind of calm down at bedtime. So if you love citrus and you want to diffuse it at night, bergamot is the way to go. Another one is ylang ylang, and I hope I'm saying that one right. But ylang ylang is a floral scented kind of essential oil, and it is known to help reduce tension, like hypertension, anxiety, and stress. And I don't know about you, but I really, when I can't sleep, usually stress and anxiety has some kind of level of, it has something to do with me not sleeping. So ylang ylang is a good one to help with those issues. Roman chamomile is another great one, and when I think chamomile, I think tea, and I think long before essential oils were popular, it was one of those chamomile, people knew if you wanted a peaceful night's sleep, you could have a cup of chamomile tea, and that might help you sleep. So it's no surprise that Roman chamomile essential oil would essentially do the same thing. So it is known to reduce insomnia and anxiety, and it can promote a healthy sleep because of that. So, it's not just for drinking tea. Another one is two that are really popular that I love is sandalwood and cedarwood, and those have a nice woodsy scent, and so it's probably the country girl in me, but I love those ones. And they just, they kind of have a mild sedative effect, and so they promote relaxation, which we all need to have a good night's sleep. Another one, if you have a partner who snores or you snore, Deep Blue. Now, Deep Blue is exclusive to doTERRA, and this is, the stuff you put on sore muscles like A535, anything like that. It has the same stuff in it. So you open this bottle and it's that smell, right, where you're like, oh, I remember that stuff. So this is good to open up airways if you or your partner have a bit of a snoring issue that's keeping one or both of you awake. So Deep Blue is a great one for that. Aside from, those are just a few. There's many other essential oils, but those are a few of the main ones. Aside from those single essential oils, there are blends that work really well. And my favorite, which is again a doTERRA exclusive, is Serenity. And Serenity has lavender, ylang ylang, Roman chamomile. All those ones on the list that help you sleep are all in the same bottle. So this is the one I diffuse at night, almost every night. This is the one that helps me drift off and have a decent sleep. And I pretty much can't be without this one now. And so blends are a good way to go too, to help promote healthy sleep. Now, let's talk about a few of the ways you can use essential oils to help you sleep. If you don't have a diffuser, all is not lost. Diffusing essential oils at nighttime for me is my absolute favorite way. I love it. But there are other ways you can get the same effect if you don't have a diffuser or you prefer not to diffuse them at night. Now, my diffuser is pretty awesome. It's the main one from doTERRA, which is the petal diffuser. But why I love it is because it has a timer on it. So I can set it for 1, 2, or 4 hours, which means I don't have to worry about shutting it off before I fall asleep. It'll shut off once I'm asleep, so it's great that way. But if you don't have a diffuser, you can put them on. You can put like a drop of essential oil on the bottom of your feet. Some essential oils require a carrier oil because they can irritate your skin a little, so you do want to be careful and make sure before you apply it to your skin directly, you want to look into whether it's one that needs a carrier oil or not, which, the most common carrier oil is coconut oil. So that's one of the most common ones. The other way, I have friends who will put like 10 drops of essential oil into a spritzer bottle with water. Like they'll fill the bottle up with water and put the drops in, and they'll just spritz it on their pillows or their kids' pillows before they go to sleep. So if you don't have a diffuser, there are other options to use essential oils at bedtime to help you sleep. So that's all I have for today. Again, I like to keep these videos nice and short. But if you are struggling with sleep, I recommend trying some essential oils as one tool to help you get it more of a restful sleep, because it's really hard to be our best, to give our best when we're just not getting enough rest. And I've been there so many times in my life, and so I consider sleep very precious, and I love to recommend anything that'll help, because I know that I don't function properly without it, and so I imagine there are other people out there who just wish that maybe they could get a little more sleep, and then they could be able to just give a little more of themselves during the day instead of feeling like they're dragging their feet. So that's all for today. Until next time.